What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. It's your boy Rich.
And it's your boy X.
And for today's video, we're going to talk about a couple of topics that people are scared to ask gay people, but y'all low-key be wanting to know. We asked our followers for a couple of questions that they might want to know about gay couples in general, and we said we was going to answer it in the video, so this is that video. Shout out to everybody that sent us in these questions or whatever. We're going to jump straight into it, though.
Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Shawty got a body like Malia.
Alright, so the first question is funny. Have you ever had a girlfriend?
So I think I only had, two girlfriends in my whole life. And that's when I was younger. And I was still in elementary school for sure. I had one in elementary and I had one in junior high.
Alright, so for me, yeah, I've had girlfriends. I've had actually a couple of girlfriends. Like, you know what I'm saying? My thing was that I tried out talking to a couple of girls first before, like, you know, I tied the knot with the gay things or whatever like that. So next question, what type of girls do you like? I don't know. Because I don't like girls anymore like that. Like, I could say that a girl is pretty, but it's like, it's been so long since like the last time that like I've had something like that happen, where it's like, oh, okay, cool, I'm gonna talk with her, that I don't even, like, for real, honestly, I don't even think of girls like that, bro.
Yeah, I don't like females at all, but I'm gonna describe the girls I was dating. There was light skin, long hair, curly hair, cute Hispanics.
The next question, do you get on the dick when you're having sex, when you're having gay sex? You're not gonna say nothing.
This is a weird question.
It's not a weird question. It's a pretty much straightforward question. I can understand why people would want to answer it, and yeah, it does happen sometimes.
It does happen sometimes. Actually, in the gay world or gay community, it's how can I say this? It's normalized. It's kind of normal. Like, it happens. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it happens.
Okay, it happens, but it's not normalized.
It's not normal, but it happens.
It happens. You don't make a big deal of it when it happens, because it only happens sometimes, but it's definitely not normalized. I don't know what he's talking about. He's wilding.
And definitely don't make your partner feel bad about it.
Definitely no. That leads into the next question, which is, how do you prepare yourself for bottoming? I'm going to let him answer it because, you know, that's more in his neck of the woods.
I'm going to give you a little tip. Just make sure if you guys are going to eat like 30 minutes before then, and then make sure you guys try to flush yourself out before then. To go get into the shower, get a nice good shower, and then do what you gotta do. If you don't want no accidents or anything like that to happen.
Make sure that you're feeling right first, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be an expert on the topic or whatever the case may be, but I could tell you for sure that your body, you know when you need to do certain things. Like, you know when you gotta poop. Like, you know when you don't feel right, you know when your stomach is cramping, you know all of those things. Why would you go and you have sex like right after you feel like that, bro? It's just like you asking for it. Like, that's crazy. That doesn't make sense.
I definitely don't recommend anyone having sex while feeling bloated or when they just ate.
Next question, do you see yourselves growing old with each other? That's not really a, I mean, that could be a question I guess that could be a question for gay people, because I don't know, I guess, you see, people still think that gay relationships are really like so different from straight relationships. Of course, if I'm gonna be with somebody and I'm saying that I'm gonna marry them and I'm gonna do all of these things, of course I'm gonna try to be with them for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do everything in my power to. It's the same concept, bro. It's like, it's really nothing really different. Like, y'all be really, I don't know, y'all be confusing me sometimes.
Also too, the society we live in today. Not many gay relationships last.
But straight relationships don't last either. It's not just us, you know what I'm saying? Men be violating women the same way that, you know, it's just that the gay community is smaller, so it looks a little bit more messy than straights. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like for every 100 straight people, it's about like 15 gay people. So it just seems more like messy with us, but in reality, it's pretty much the same thing with the relationships, with people having a whole bunch of people to try out. Relationships don't last. It's all about the people. But yeah, I definitely see myself, because I didn't even answer the question. Yeah, I definitely see myself going over him.
So my answer is the same as his. Of course, I see myself growing old with him and taking care of you when you're old.
Period. The next question is, being gay is a choice. I don't know. Is being straight a choice?
Is it?
You know, I'm not even trying to be like, you know, on some weird type of timing, but it's like, why would you think that somebody will actually just wake up one day and just go and just become the most controversial type of person? Just as much support and love that we get being gay couples, we also get a lot of hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's low-key sad to say, but it's like, if we was to be a gay couple and we was to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube, it would be like legendary. Not everybody's gonna click, not everybody's gonna like us, not everybody, and we have like a bigger pool of potential people that's gonna feel a type of way just because, you know, we're gay. So like, being in high school, being in public, being gay, having people like, you know, just make comments, say certain things, like all of those things come with being gay. So it's like, when people say this, and you know, it kind of pisses me off when people say this. It's like, bro, why would you wake up and make a choice to have half of the world hating you? And that leads into the next question, actually. So the next question is, do you wish that you could be straight?
So, do I wish I could be straight? No, I do not wish I can be straight. I love who I am. I love the decision I made, and I love who I'm with. And like I said before, females aren't for me personally. I don't have nothing against females. It's just not my preference. So, to the answer to that, no, I do not wish I can be straight at all.
So now for me to answer the question, do I wish that I could be straight? I don't think that I wish that I could be straight. I think that I wish that I could live in a world where people really wouldn't care if you're gay or if you're straight. Do you want kids? I want kids.
We want kids.
Yeah.
I want around, I think I've been saying, I just want 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
I want a girl and I want a boy. If God bless me with 2 girls, then so be it. But I definitely want 2 kids. How about you?
I want 2 kids as well. Yeah, 2 kids. How are you going to have kids? That's the next question. How are you going to have kids? I don't know. We've talked about multiple different ways about how we can have kids. Like, obviously, we're going to adopt, but if our YouTube jumps off and it does good, we also want to do surrogacy as well. So in that case, we will probably have 3 kids. 1 adopted, 1 from me, and 1 from him. Yeah. And we wanted to do it with, like, you know, with, like, somebody that's with the same person, or with somebody, like, you know, that looks like each one of us or whatever like that. Yeah, for the adoption, yeah, it really doesn't matter. You just know when you know, whether it be like some baby that's like, you know, 6 months, or we find somebody that's about 3, you know. It really just depends. Honestly, I'm looking for a vibe. I'm looking for a connection. I'm looking for chemistry. That's how I'm gonna know in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's how we're gonna know, pretty much. Like, it's about chemistry. Like, you're gonna look and you're like, oh my god, this is my baby. Like, you can just look and tell sometimes.
I've been having really bad baby fever.
Me too.
Like, it's really bad.
And I have a goddaughter now too, so we actually like have like practice low key. So, have you guys almost ever broke up? We have almost broke up.
No relationship is perfect at all, but we do know that we are 2 strong individuals who love each other so much that anything that happens or try to get in between us, any negativity, it can't break us up.
You have to learn each other's love language. Like, you have to understand the way that that person operates, and vice versa. Like, we worked it out though. We found our way past it. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is going to be the easiest when you're in a relationship, especially a new relationship. You just got to learn, like I said, each other's love language. You got to learn how to like compromise, and you got to be able to sit there and be like, is this worth the compromise? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously it was, because that's why we sitting right here in front of this camera, in front of you guys and whatnot. But how did your parents react to you coming out? My coming out was just like, it was really unexpected and it was really crazy. I'm not gonna really get too much into detail about that because that's a video that's coming to you guys really soon.
So for me, it was bad, but it wasn't bad because it surprised some people. But then again, it didn't really surprise them much because everybody kind of already figured what I was already. So it wasn't so bad for me.
And the next and last question is, how do you know if you're the top or if you're the bottom?
So I think if you're new to the gay sex life, I think you won't know until you try it. And whichever you feel comfortable with, then that's how you know what you are, in my opinion. Some people, there's a top, there's bottom, there's top verse, there's bottom verse. And you only know if you try and you know what you're comfortable with. Yeah. You're not born into like, oh, I'm the top. You're not born into it.
No, but also if you feel uncomfortable in a situation, like, you know what I'm saying, then maybe that's not the right thing for you in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe in the future you might find out that you like it, however you're introduced to it or whatever the case may be. But generally, the way that you know is based off of chemistry, is based off of vibe. Like, you know, if you with somebody and you feel like, all right, well, I want them to do this to me, and you don't want to do something, like, you know that's the signal right there. It's not saying, oh, just jump out there and just try it, and because it could be you don't want to do that. But guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. Make sure that you leave a big thumbs up, you like, comment, and you subscribe or whatever, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, for another I'm sorry, baby. Also, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to us so far, and everybody that's been liking and commenting, and everybody that's been sharing us on TikTok, that's been sharing us on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, everything. We appreciate all of you guys, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to finish off another video like this. I felt like, we only had a couple of questions to begin with this time. So in the comment section right now, make sure that you leave a couple comments down below that you might want us to answer in the next one. The coming out video is coming out the following week after you see this right here. So just be prepared for that. Turn on your post notifications. Like I said, it's your boy Rich.
It's your boy X.
And peace. We out.
See you guys
in the next video.
Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Yeah. Hit my line, call me up. Whenever you need me, hit me, I'm on my way. Shawty got a body like Malia.